this, and I don't think many people just felt very comfortable. I think I would say half of the students get the answer correct in the lecture, but some of the students, for whatever reason, they excel, maybe anything. You may not get it, so that's okay. So here's what I will do. I'm going to show you exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to show you one more time in this video. I hope it's going to help, okay? So I'm not going to, oh, by the way, I need to shut it down. Sorry. This is Joseph Hayden. What did I do? Okay, just shut it off. All right. So here's what I will do. So assuming everybody have the software ready, I mean, for the basic questions and something like this. So you can download this basic question from lecture 6. So you go to the lecture 6. Here are basic basic dash underscore 1 to underscore 2 and underscore 3. We just needed the basic number 1. So download it. Okay, we open the file. All right. So here's the file, right? So I assume everybody on this page. Okay, we just open the file. Enable editing. Okay, there we go. So we have this file, and we should be able to so we have all the data here. You should be able to get it done. All right. So I assuming everybody have this. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to solve the problem. How to solve the problem. How to solve the problem in a way that with a larger problem. So far we can just plug number in. What do you do? So now, since we are going to, because in the homework question we ask you to do the the IJK stuff. So I'm not going to make changes on this table. So what I will do is get here, hold your control key, and drag this cell to another place. So basically, if you do so, you create another identical Excel spreadsheet, but the name is a parenthesis 2. Okay, so these are basically the same. So this one I can name it as this is the basic model. And for this model, I would say, hey, this is a larger model. This is larger model. Okay, well, I can try whatever. So you can feel comfortable put whatever here. And so basically we need to add on the 3 activities. So here's what I would do. First of all, we're gonna add insert 3 activities. The first one, second one, and the third one. Okay, so we insert 3 activities. And then here's what we get. All right, so this is I, this is J, and this is K. All right, so in this entire block, I would say, I like this block. I would like say these are the data inputs. I don't want to mess up with any other things. I just wanted this section to be right. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to copy the file and put it back here just to save you some time. All right, I just copy and paste the data here. You can copy and paste the same data. Make sure you have the same data here. And then we're not done yet. Okay, just make sure that we have A to K rather than A to H. We just enlarge the problem a little bit. And there are many things we need to do. First, the next one, we're going to insert a cell, insert 3 rows. Okay, so basically we insert 3 rows and insert again. All right. Okay, and oh, I'm sorry. I think I inserted right here, but I think, well, I don't know. Okay, so I may delete this. Try to make sure all the H and I just insert things underneath it. We need a 3. We need a 3. We need 3 rows. Okay, so we have I, J, and K. Okay, so we have that. All right, so for here, I'll leave it as it is. And, if there's a cell, that's okay. Okay, so here's what I would do next. I do here, insert. Again, insert 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. All right, we insert 3 times. Okay, after inserting 3 times, we're going to put an I, okay, J, and a K back in. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do right here, we'll do the same thing. Okay, so we just insert three things. 1, 2, and 3. All right. We say this is I, this is J, this is K. Okay. So you can hold the pause on whenever necessary, and when you watch the video, and also we create I, J, and K here. Right? Okay. So let's do this one by one. Let's go back to the raw data. Here's the raw data, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is just increase the slack. So look at the slack. Slack is pretty easy, right? So it's just early, late minus early. We should get a number. So here's what I will do. I will drag it, including the K. You may get a bunch of 0. That's okay. That's okay. It's not an end of the deal. Okay. So end of the day. Okay. Here, this is the the early start. Let's look at what's early start. Early start basically means I'm taking the row, the first row. We have 4 dependencies. We can have 3 dependencies. It doesn't matter. So 3 or 4 dependencies. Let's make it, 4 dependencies, 3 dependencies. Doesn't matter. All right, because if we do not do the 4 dependency, all the column are 0. It doesn't matter. So let's do this. So we drag it down all the way to K. Make sense? All right. Okay. All right. So we may get 0. That's okay. Now for the early finish, it's just basically you see, the early finish, it's something like the early start times the duration. Okay, so yeah, we know what it is, and so we can drag it. All right, we have all the things ready. Okay, we have all the things ready, and then here we have something else. Sorry for the the message. All right, I hated the cell phone to be running all the time. Now here, and we leave this later finish, later start, later finish later on. So far we have this message. So what we need to do is to fix the early start section. Okay, so let's fix the early start section. Now, actually, what we need to do is just this cell. Once this cell is done, everything's done. So let's look at what this cell do. Basically, they're basically looking at the numbers, looking at the C2 section, and then D2, E2, and basically looking at in this range. But that's not right, because actually we should look at from A16 to C26. Okay, so it's from here and here, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna change it to 26, right? Including the IJK into the new search range. And same thing here, change it to 26. And that's all we need, right? That's all we need. So we get a number, right? And then what we can do is drag it. All right? Yeah, we can drag 4, that's okay. It doesn't hurt. Okay, and then we drag it down all the way to K. Make sense? Right? We get the numbers. You should get exactly the match, right? So if you want to know what's going on here. So after all of this, I believe the number will be right. Okay, I believe the number will be right. And then what else? We're gonna fix the row right here and input the late finish, early finish, or something like that. Now let's for the late finish. That's a little bit tricky because early finish, we're looking at the number right here. See this one, right? Okay. So and then all the way to H, we have IJK. We need to fill out this 3. All right. So let me do this. First of all, before filling out, this has no, because we we add 2 more columns, 3 more columns, and we do not have a equation just yet. You look at here, there's an equation, but here we do not. So the easy answer will be just drag 3, and we get an equation. See, we get an equation. Maybe the equation is wrong, it's only here, but that's okay. We can fix it easily, all right? So that's okay. Now, the second part is, we got these 3 zeros, right? So that means we go back to our, later finish. It simply says the later finish number 1 will be I, right? Okay, so come on, gonna be quick. Okay, so the J, so the number J right here, that's J is equal to some more J, right? Okay, let's do that. And the third one is, what's the third one? The third one is K, right? K will be equal to somewhere here. Okay, all right. Well, maybe the equation is not right, but you make the right reference. And then we have these 3 zeros. That's okay, you will change, all right? You will get exactly the same thing, don't worry. And the number right here in the early finish part, I think that's pretty easy. We can just drag it down. Okay, so we have this section complete. Although the number is not right, but we have the complete. Follow me, go down there, go here. Well, actually, first thing we need to do is to change the range of the mean calculation. Right here, we're doing from A to H. We actually want to do it from A to K. So the easy fix will be I change it to 54. Right? It's from B44 to 54. Right? So that's what I need to change. Okay? All right? We have it. Then what do? We drag it all across. So look at this. Now it's changing. So the last row will make it right. Now what happened on here, I tell you, a very good news is, since the Excel will make the change adaptively, so the Excel basically make the change, all right? So what happens is you don't have to worry about this. If you do this, follow my my instruction, you don't have to worry about this at all. Okay? You don't have to worry about this at all. So what do? We just drag it all the way to K, right? And then drag it down all the way to K. And that's it. And we have the calculation. Look at this. Look at this, right? Now, you may argue, oh, that's not right. That's not right. Okay, yeah, right. You should have a 31 here. You should have all the 31 here until this point. But the last fix is this. Look at the overall project duration. Right now it says 31, but if you look at it closely, this is not right. I just calculate from A to H, the same thing. I'm gonna do A to K. So basically I changed this one to 26 by adding 3 more units. Okay, so just that, and let the computer do it one more time. See, we got 39, right? Everybody should get 39, okay? Okay, so we just enlarge the problem accordingly. Enlarge it from, A to H, we have 8, and right now we have 11. Okay, so in your job, you can enlarge it to whatever you want, like a 50 or 60 or whatever. Okay, so it's totally up to you. So this is the first half of the problem. So we're done so far. I'm going to upload it, and there's another piece of video coming. Okay, all right, see you next time.